data. How many people in the last 10 years died in a nuclear facility in the United States? 4. How many people died on a windmill? 44.
And how many died in coal plants?
Didn't have that data.
Thank you.
If I may, maybe for the pro-wind folks, maybe you guys would like to listen to the CEO of Exelon, Mr. John Rowe, who has stated, without any equivocation whatsoever, that natural gas is cleaner and more efficient than any alternative fuel available. So I think we need to focus our efforts on natural gas and quit wasting our time on supposedly clean wind. And apparently so does Mr. Rowe.
I read Mr. Rowe's remarks. Natural gas is only 80% clean. So in order to meet his clean air standards that he's already set, that he would completely eliminate his carbon footprint by the year 2020, he needs wind and he needs solar. Why else would he buy John Deere Renewables if he didn't need it?
To ask Mr. Rowe about his comments.
Hey, Mr. Rowe has been the president of that company for 27 years. So obviously he's a pretty smart man.
I agree.
Yes, Netherlands is getting rid of their windmills because they're not working out, and it's a fact, it's online.
Yeah, I wanted to say something. I don't think there's anybody in the room here that doesn't, when you go to buy a car, you look at the window sticker. And all your debate on that car, what you're going to add, what you're going to delete, kind of starts there. So I went to the informational meeting that was held over to the Legion. I went there specifically to look at something. I heard this talk about the $1,500 for residents. And I wanted to understand what the resident's going to get. So I went there and it said, well, there were going to be leases available. I wanted to look at the lease for this individual that's going to sign up, whatever, to understand what's in it, what the language is, so that as a board member I can make positive decisions for the community. Well, I was told they didn't have them, they were still working on it. The language. We were told a couple months back that in the next couple weeks they'd be out, going with these people, going to them to see about them. And that's puzzling to me because they tell us here tonight that, well, we don't know where these are going to go yet. Apparently somebody knows something because they're people they were going to go with these contracts. I asked to see the contracts for what the farmers have signed. Again, let's think about the window sticker. Where do you go with this? How do I make a good decision on things when that information isn't there to us? And that's what I see sad about this. We all take and grab things from here and there, but the real contract, folks, is what's signed.
Hush, hush.
Just the one issue about people who are contacted with contracts. I mean, we don't know what the layout is because it's not all figured out. But we do have some core areas where we're very confident it's going to end up feeding some turbines in those sections. So in terms of going to people with this the small parcel lease, those are the people we'll be approaching first, the people that are in those core areas. As the layout gets more certain, we will extend it to around.
Will you share those with us?
That's share what?
Whatever you're going to take and have those people sign.
And that's a contract with the people that
That's an individual contract that no one else has a right to see. He can show you a proposed contract, but I wouldn't want him showing you my contract.
I wasn't asking for that. I was asking for a general.
Or any individual, but a proposed contract.
it's pretty typical of wind energy.
Oh, I'd just like to address the accuracy of one of the statements I've heard, that they don't know where the turbines are going. In Riga, they've been asking for that information for quite some time. However, developers have refused to provide such information, claiming that they don't know where they're going. Nonetheless, they have provided the exact latitude and longitude coordinates for 84 turbines to the FAA in order to get permits to site those turbines. I think it's extraordinarily disingenuous to sit here and tell everyone that they don't know where they're going to go, but they can tell the federal government where they're going to go. It's time that that information be shared with the people who are going to be forced to live with these turbines and not just the decision makers up high.